What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. I've had a lot going on my mind today, as you can tell from if you watch my videos. It's a lot sunnier right now. The sun's higher in the sky. A little bit later in the day, this beautiful Friday here in Idaho Falls. And the reason is because I've spent quite a few hours this morning working on myself, reflecting on where we've come, things we've overcome, goals we have, thinking about you guys, thinking about our coaches and our team. And this message today is specifically for our personally sponsored coaches. It's a message to you guys. But as always, if you're open and wanting to learn, wanting to hear, this message is for you as well, no matter if you're on our team or not. You guys on our team, as you guys saw, the past couple days I've worked on putting all of our personally sponsored coaches into one private Facebook group. We've had a big team page. Our team is now nearing 5,000 coaches, which to me seems unbelievable, and it's an honor that we have the ability to lead a team of that size, to be an inspiration to people. Time flies when you're having fun. We've been coaches now for 29 months, but our journey started before that, with P90X and just beginning to help people and finding that love for helping people and that purpose and that sense of fulfillment, knowing that we had something of value that we could give to people, working on their transformations, giving them a workout to do and personal development books to read, whether they're coaches or customers or just friends or whatnot. So it's an honor this morning to talk with you guys. I'm coming to you guys with this video because there's tons of things. It was a day of reflection, so I had about 20,000 different ideas that I want to share with you guys today. First of all, there's speaking of dreams or goals or whatever it is that you personally are trying to achieve with your Team Beachbody business or with your transformation, if you're just a customer, is that it's going to get hard. And there's ultimately nobody that can do it besides you. And we've had a lot of hard things going on in our lives personally here at the Hobbs family, and nothing too extreme, but some difficult times we're going through, where tears are shed, and and you feel like if things would just get better in some senses with family or with close friends and things of that nature. So just know the hardships come, and reading my book, Put Your Dream to the Test by John C. Maxwell. It's talking about when you have your goal or your big dream or your vision for your life, the bigger that dream is, the bigger the valley or the gap is going to be from where you're currently at to the dream or the goal that you want to hit. And that is a hard spot. Valleys or dips can seem extremely daunting, extremely difficult, and it's the darkest place. The valley is the darkest place, and you look ahead and you see this huge mountain, and you have this gap or this void to fill to get to that. And one of the biggest things that I've been reading is you've got to have tenacity. You've got to have, you've got to be able to keep your light, your lamp lit. You've got to have hope. You've got to have fulfillment in what you do. So to have that tenacity to push forward every single day, to stay excited. Because it's easy to be excited in the beginning, but it's not easy once that excitement dims or once the passion dims. You've got to be able to continually light that, because it's dark and it's difficult when you're in that void, that valley on your way to your goal. So you've got to find fulfillment and purpose in what you're doing so that you're excited about it. And just as a personal experience for you guys, for me to get through those hard things, I had my eye on a certain goal, which was bringing my wife home from work. And then there was that moment 8 months into the business when it was like the hardest, because I'd hit diamond and it was like I felt stuck. Like, how come I can't help someone else become diamond? What's wrong with me? I had all these self-doubts and this negative self-talk that I was going through. And there came a moment when I was homesick for like 3 days, and my daughter, she was in kindergarten, and I got to go pick her up from the bus. And when I went to pick her up, she stepped off the bus, and tears, I stopped right in my tracks, and tears flowed down my face, down my cheeks, and I was just like, it was that extra thing that I needed. That was like, you have this purpose. You've come so far. Imagine. It was like this moment when I could picture and envision the next place I wanted to go, where I could see every single. We have 4 kids, so I could see every single one of my kids. I could clearly see in that moment, seeing every one of my kids off to school the first day, and coming off the bus, and every activity they wanted to be in, I could participate in that. And it wasn't just that, but I had clarity in my vision where it became more clear to me that other people, if I could do this, other people could do it. And that moment was a moment of transferring that belief that I had in myself to having belief in other people, and that was a possibility for them, and that was then became my purpose at that point. I already knew I was bringing my wife home. I could clearly see and envision that. I already knew that eventually I could come home and I could see those things, those moments, every moment in my child's life, but there became a moment that took me to the next level, that helped pull me through that valley to the next level, which was understanding that I have a potential and a purpose, and that I can be an example to other people that have that type of goal, that type of vision, that have seen too many years of their kids' lives pass, and they wanted to be more present, and maybe they're overworked, underpaid, underappreciated like I felt I was, but I had the ability to not do it for them, but to give them the tools that could help them achieve that. And that the only way I was able to do that was to be able to continue to be the example, to do the things every day that if they followed what I was doing, they could get there. And as much and as bad as I want to do it for every single one of you guys, I can't. I can only do the steps for you. I can show you the steps. I can try to simplify the steps for you. Everything's there for you, but you've got to own it yourself. You've got to create the vision for yourself, and I'll help you create that vision. You know, that's why we share so much about our lives. It's not to brag or to boast. It's to show you guys what it feels like, so you guys can paint that vision for yourselves of what's possible, because you guys have seen us do it. You guys know it's a possibility for you guys. And coming back to this point where I'm talking about you guys, my personally sponsored coaches, I've got you in this team. I want to be the example to you guys, which is why I'm talking about my personal development books every single day. And we're talking about our workouts. Gabby and I are on T25 week 5 right now. And I struggle. I found out, I haven't even shared this really, but I probably have to have shoulder surgery to fix my rotator cuff. And I had huge goals of being 175. And I got to 172, got hurt snowboarding. And now I weighed in this morning at 153 pounds. So things are hard. Roadblocks will come. But it's your ability to overcome them or to see past them and really grasp something bigger and more important than just a small goal or a goal that's not really significant. 175 really isn't a significant goal. But being an example to you guys and staying healthy and staying fit and showing you guys consistency and growing through personal development is a deeper purpose and a thing that keeps me going to show you guys. So Gab and I were excited to do Focus T25. I actually feel better than, even though I can't use my shoulder really, I feel very good with my well-being, with my personal development, with my health, with my fitness. My cardio feels really great, which when you have great fitness, your mind's more clear and you're able to function better and you're able to think more clearly and work more efficiently. So that's a huge thing for you guys. And I know you guys have lots of inviting and personal development to do on your own, but I hope you take the time to watch this video. I've been thinking we have 5,000 on our team, and you guys are my personally sponsored coaches, and we care about you guys. We care about you guys, but we need you to care enough about yourself and about your goals to take action on those steps every day. I need you guys to believe that what you're doing will pay off. And some of us have had plenty of conversations on the phone or via Facebook messaging, text, or email, and it's hard in the beginning. You work a lot of hours and you're not really compensated for it. So you have to look past the money and that compensation. You have to see the value or see what you're getting back from it that rewards you, that you feel fulfilled with what you're doing on your steps. So through your personal development, and you're inviting, you're building relationships when you're inviting. And you guys can watch plenty of videos. You guys heard me talk about that on the team calls every single week. But be fulfilled. The thing that drove me in the beginning is like my job felt so draining to me. And my wife was at work, and I knew it was the same on her and on our relationship when we couldn't see each other. But I honestly could not wait to open my messages and answer people's questions, to add some sort of value to them, to give them some sort of hope. And I wasn't a successful coach when I was doing that. I was brand new. But I felt fulfilled in helping other people and knowing that I could serve somebody. And that helped me overcome self-esteem issues, which you guys have heard me talk about 1.5 million times on videos, on blogging, in our team page. But I've been thinking, I got you guys together in this group, man. And we want to finish this year strong. We want to give you guys a strong start to 2014. I want every single one of you guys to make the commitment to come to Summit with us. To be at Coach Summit with us. Every coach has come back a better person. And I want you guys to make that sacrifice for yourself. And thinking about how we're going to become better as a team and how we're going to become better, and I've been trying to think for months. It's been months literally now. Our local diamond coach John and I started trying to come up with a better system of training new coaches that keep it simple, and you know, in the team page I've put you guys in, well, personally sponsored coaches, I've put what we've put together so far. I was waiting for this perfect moment or this perfect plan. In the book John C. Maxwell that I'm reading, this Put Your Dream to the Test, talks about you can't wait for everything to be perfect. You can't wait for all the steps to be in place, all the people to be in place. You just have to step forward. And just like Brigitte Linford, my personally sponsored coach, her team name is Forward Fitness. She teaches that you've just got to step forward. You got to move forward towards your dreams. You got to go forward with that tenacity. But you know, we've put together this. We're taking steps forward, and together we have strengths. All of us have different strengths. We all have different weaknesses. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable and share your weaknesses and share your struggles, because that's the way that we overcome them, and we can do that as a team. Maybe someone on the team has the same struggle that you're going through, and we can become stronger and better together. So I want you guys to know that. And I've kind of dedicated Fridays, this is Friday morning, to better serving our team, to better serving our coaches, to give gratitude for life in general, for our family, for our life, for our health, for our coaches, for our family, for our customers, for everybody that has come into our life, to kind of give gratitude and reflect on what we've accomplished and the goals we've set and envision the future and all these things. So I've thought about how I can better serve you guys, and it was sort of like an aha moment that I've kind of known, but it really clicked with me in reading this book, Put Your Dream to the Test, is to better serve you guys, I have to become better myself. And I want you guys to apply that to your businesses, with your customers, with your coaches, no matter what size your team is, whether you have one customer or whether you have 1,000 customers, is to better serve them. It's not coming up with a better plan or coming up with a better follow-up system or coming up with better 90-day to diamond plan or 30-day to emerald plan. In order to better serve your customers and your coaches and the people around you, you've got to become better. And that's what I'm going to do for you guys. When I decided this, I ordered 2 more books immediately so I can up how many books I'm reading. I want to be better for you guys and give you guys the example of truly focusing on the 3 vital behaviors. Yes, we're going to focus on hitting Success Club. Yes, we're going to focus on helping people. That's part of the business. You can't leave that part out. But we're going to truly focus on becoming proof the product works and sharing our success stories with our own transformations, because we all have our own transformations to go through. You can't help somebody if you haven't gone through a transformation yourself, or at least if you're not going through it currently. If you're going through one right now, you can help people because you're right in the game with them. You're in the trenches with them, and you know what it's like, so you can relate and you can start people. But you've got to be continually doing that. And in the personal development, I just hit on that. We've got to become better. All of us have got to become better. Together we can be stronger. If you struggle with getting results, if you're doing all the daily steps in the list of 10 things to do every day that we share with you guys, if you're doing all that and not getting results, it ultimately comes back down to your self-talk and your belief in yourself. So up the ante with the personal development. Don't leave it out, guys. And then truly sharing with people. The National Coach Call from last Monday, I listened to it yesterday in my truck, and it was truly amazing the way that she shared. And I want you guys to listen to that if you haven't. It's we truly are building relationships. You guys mean a lot to us, and that's all we're doing, is building relationships with people, adding value to people every single day. And some will join you and some won't. But the important thing is that you're sharing your story, that you're not an undercover coach, that you're getting out there and you're doing those 3 vital behaviors, and you believe in yourself, and you're setting goals, and you're setting those visions for yourself, but then that you be tenacious, that you push forward, and that you become a better person. And just know that we are here as a team, and we believe in you guys, and we honestly cannot wait to see you guys. And we will be one of the best teams in Team Beachbody, because I believe it, and I will become the person that I need to be so that you guys can hit your goals. So thank you guys. Have a happy Friday, and here's to an awesome beginning of September. See you guys later.